Question number 32. Which of the following statements about blockchain is not correct? So to answer this one, we need to remember what blockchain is and what is it all about. Now, blockchain is a shared ledger that, let's say, that facilitates the process of recording transactions and tracking assets in a business network. That's a good definition. And overall, it's there to help with trust, and that's why it's quite popular with people around the world, and it's gaining momentum. Now, it is used by cryptocurrencies, and I'm sure you know some of that detail. However, let's see which statement about blockchain is not correct. So, first of all, blockchain information requires a greater need for auditing of transactions. Now, if blockchain is that good to help with trust, less auditing will be needed. So this one is not correct. So the first one already is probably the answer, but let's see the rest as well. Blockchain transactions have an indelible record, which means indelible is a difficult word, but it means that whatever is there stays there, like what the internet is all about. So if you actually make a transaction, it has to stay there. Third point, blockchains can be posted to a public ledger. Yes, that's also correct. So these here are correct about blockchain. So they're not correct in our answer because we're being asked, remember, which of the following statements about blockchain is not correct. So up to now, the first one is not correct, and the second and third ones about being indelible, which means that it does stay there. Yes, that the blockchain does that, and blockchains can be posted, yes, to a public ledger. That is true, and we just said that in the definition. And finally, blockchains allow for increased transparency in the recording of business transactions. That is also true, and the reason, so therefore it's not the answer. And the reason for that is that everyone involved in the blockchain or being part of the blockchain can verify the transactions. So that calls for more transparency. So these three are correct about blockchain, while the first one, having a greater need to offer for auditing, of course, is not the case. Given that you have more transparency, public, and more trust, you need possibly less auditing.